So these are my 3 audience. Oh. All right. I'm gonna be quick. All right. So just think about it. Imagine being broke and you don't have like no food in the house, no nothing, but you have like at least $20 left on you, and you still have food in the house. Like you found some small ingredients, but you don't know how to use any of those ingredients or know how to use a skillet. So you're gonna spend $20 at the gas station and get you some small snacks. That was like your last $20. That's shameful, isn't it? It should be. Because this is why everybody should be able to learn how to do basic cooking. Okay, this is the problem with not cooking. You're gonna rely on heavily on gas station food and fast food restaurants. You will. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna come with negative consequences. Just like weight gaining. You're gonna increase high blood pressure and increase the chances of diabetes and obesity. And with that, buying and purchasing like junks and snacks, you know what's gonna happen? You know what happens when you buy those stuff? You also can create another habit, which is spending extra money you don't need. Okay, and spending extra money you don't have either. You know that. But let's be honest, there's some people who obviously would tell you that there's a reason why they don't cook. One, they put so much effort into cooking, but they don't like what came out. They probably thought the food was still bland. And they're like, well, this food is so bland, no one else is gonna eat it. So I'm not gonna eat it. So I'm not gonna let you feed it. I'm not gonna let you eat it either. That's a waste of time. Some just don't have no real experience with cooking. So therefore, why am I in the kitchen? Well, I have to go hire a chef or go to my mom's. That's what they're gonna do. And then for real, you gotta be honest with yourself. After 10 or 8 hours of working, do you really wanna come home and cook? That's too long. And then mind you, you have kids, you tell them to take the food out. They're not gonna take the food out. They're gonna forget, and now you gotta spend like $35, something you didn't wanna do. Spend $35 at like Burger King or something like that. That's not fair. That really isn't fair. You broke all over again. That's not fair. But there is some benefits to cooking. I promise you. Just listen. It's much healthier. If you spend 5 to 7 times daily in the kitchen, you're pretty much saving $60 a month. That's good money, honestly. Just not spending it. Secondly, if you go to restaurants, they normally spend about, normally if you get like a restaurant or at a restaurant and you get like like a meal, a lunch or dinner, it usually exceeds the amount of calories that you're supposed to be eating for a regular meal, like for lunch or dinner, like 640 calories. That's as much as you're supposed to be eating. Some meals, if you get it from a restaurant, they're like 800 calories, plus or minus the drinks you get with it. That's too much. And then you gotta think too, when you're cooking at home, that's $4 to $10 per servings that you already have in the house, or that you gotta buy. That's not a problem. Now, when you eat out, that's $20 per person. Now, mind you, there's like 4 of you in the house, and $20 per person, that's too much money to be spending. That's $80. I don't even have $80 on me right now. But that's not all. I do want to let you know that overall, I think the reason why I'm doing this is for your own good. It's for your personal well-being, and it's also an important skill to be learning for your health. But as well, you also want to establish independency by doing this. So yes, and that'll be all.